Let me tell you about how my client got her post-op bra stolen from the hospital during her surgery. Hi, my name is Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique, and let me just tell you what a post-op bra is so you know what we're talking about. This is a typical post-op bra. It has a front closure, high cotton content, not a lot of structure, not a lot of seams because you're going to be wearing this 24/7 for a few weeks, and you can attach these pockets because if you have a mastectomy, you're likely to have drainage tubes and then bulbs, and you can put them in here. And these are detachable, and some people wear this for lumpectomies. Well, my client was having a full mastectomy, and she wanted to be prepared. So very appropriately, she came before her surgery, was fitted for her post-op bra that she takes with her to the hospital, and she wears at home from the hospital after her surgery. And again, she wears it for several weeks afterwards and 24/7. Now, she could only afford to buy one because everything costs money. So she was prepared. She was excited. It gave her comfort to know that she was prepared. She went into the hospital, and when you go into the hospital and you have your surgery, I guess this is a hospital in Toronto, and a very reputable hospital. Anyway, they took all of her stuff, her purse and her glasses and her post-op bra that was still in the packaging, everything, put it in a safe place. I don't know if it's a locker. I don't know what it was. And when she was coming out of surgery and she was ready to go home, she went to put on her post-op bra because what this does is it stabilizes the wound area. Okay, so if you have a remaining breast, it'll help to support that, but it stabilizes the area. You're going to have bandages on, but it's almost like a light wrap, right? Because it just holds everything there. It is not something that you have to have, but a lot of surgeons suggest these because it aids in the healing process, right? It helps in that process of healing. So she wanted it. She, who doesn't want to help themselves heal just a little bit faster, better, whatever. So it was gone. When she went to put it on, it was gone. And so she asked the nurses. Nobody had heard anything. Nobody saw it. She was told to ask this department, ask that department. Meanwhile, this is like her coming right out of surgery. Then she was told to call security and ask them, like as if security's going to know. Anyway, she got the runaround, and then she was told, well, just go buy one downstairs at the gift shop. Oh, is she supposed to go for a full fitting right out of surgery, like hours after surgery, and spend more money? So wrong. But nobody took responsibility. She kept getting the runaround. She even tried to follow up days later and got nothing, the runaround. So, here I am seeing her now 2 months later. I didn't know any of this. And I was shocked and really horrified for her because just the mental state that put her in, not having the tools that she needed was devastating to her. And yeah, don't get me started. Anyway, so the hospital took zero responsibility. And I wish she had called me and told me what happened because we have some of these that are donated and gently loved, so she could just wash it and we could give her one, a donated one that was gently used, and then she would have something. But she, I guess she didn't think of it. But what do you think the hospital should have done? Should they have taken responsibility? Because it was likely a staff member, right? Because it was still in the package. So should the hospital have taken responsibility? Should they have gifted her a new one? Not even a gift, replaced her one? Or should they have just washed their hands of it and said it wasn't their problem? I'd like to know what you think the hospital's responsibility was, if any. Put that in your comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.